Hi there, it's Chris with Wannabe Honey Farms, and I just wanted to do a follow-up video to address yesterday's first hive inspection. Um, Several things I just want to address with it, and that is the purpose of this channel. Maybe I didn't make that clear from the beginning. Barry, get down. That's a good dog. Okay, the purpose of this channel, I wanted to make it as kind of a video log. As beekeepers, we're told to make a diary or a logbook as to what happens, and I thought it would be fantastic just to make a video log, and that way I could go back, instead of reading my own opinions, I could watch the actual footage of what happened and make adjustments as I go. By putting it out there on YouTube, I was hoping to tap into as many other beekeepers as I could to get their helpful input and advice. That is my sole reason for making a YouTube channel. Yeah, I do ask you to subscribe and click on for notifications, if for no other reason than just to get as many subscribers out there correcting me, telling me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong as a learning experience. I've tried to find help in my local area as far as bee clubs and stuff, but I just didn't really find anything, number one, geographically close to me that I could attend, and I work evenings, so it's impossible for me to attend the meetings that they schedule like at 7 o'clock in the evenings. So with that, I found some beekeepers through social networking that I talk to on a regular basis and ask for their advice. And I'm reaching out now, I guess across the nation, on YouTube, to get as many opinions and help as possible as I go. Yesterday's first beehive inspection, in self-reflection, my own opinion, was an absolute disaster. I did just about everything wrong that I can imagine doing wrong. The brush, I realized that was a huge mistake. I got some notes here I took just that I want to address. I should have never used the brush. That was unnecessarily causing grief and danger to the bees. The smoker usage, I thought that would be a piece of cake. I was wrong. I had not done my homework on how to pack a smoker, light a smoker in such a way that it'll keep lit. I spent last night probably, I don't know, 2-3 hours just watching smoker videos. I'm hoping I'll have that problem addressed. In fact, I'm going to go out and test drive this as soon as I'm done with my video and practice using the smoker. I didn't understand some of the comments that I got that I should be cleaning as I go. Is that scraping off the brace comb and burr comb as I go on each frame as I go? I did not want to do that at the time because I guess I should have, because when you're inspecting the hive, you're just making sure everything is right, and that's something that's wrong. So yeah, I should have been cleaning as I went. To be honest with you, I just got caught up in the moment, and going into my next issue that everybody wants to address, everybody did address, is I went way too fast. I understand I really need to slow down and take my time and be a lot more careful. That was probably the biggest response that I got off of comments, off of social media, YouTube, was to slow down. Your message has been received, and please understand that that was my first time at inspecting a hive, and I know it was a disaster for both me and the bees. And I'm just going to try harder to do better next time. And I really appreciate all the input I got. I got bombarded with comments, and I tried to address every comment that come to me, just to let you know that I'm reading them and that I'm paying attention to what you say, and this isn't just for my own self-gratification of seeing myself on a YouTube channel. I really am trying to use this as information input to me to help me be a better beekeeper, and hopefully a new beekeeper can watch this channel and hopefully learn from the mistakes that I made and say, oh my God, look at this guy. He was an idiot, but he was brand new. And then I'm hoping 6 months, a year from now, that you guys can look at it and say, oh my God, look how much better he's doing. He actually acts like he knows what he's doing now. So this is just a huge learning curve for me. And 95 of the responses I got were utterly fantastic. And good God, I love you guys. You really rose to the occasion. And some of you just broke it down play by play. Okay, here's what you did right, and then here's all the stuff you did wrong. And you were very nice about telling me what I did right and what I did wrong. Another 5% of you, I really hope that you're not a t-ball coach or you're not raising kids, because there were really some vicious ones out there. I mean, really going for my throat as for failing miserably at my first attempt at something. Have a little kindness in your heart, and please be patient with the learner. I understand that the bees suffered great anxiety yesterday for the way I went through it, but being mean is not the way to go about helping somebody, and I certainly wouldn't do that to somebody else who come to me and ask me for advice. Nonetheless, even the mean guys, I got something out of what you said, and I thank you for your response. But most of you were so kind, and you showed such patience in your comments and remarks. I really hope you'll stay with me and help me out as I go, because this is a much steeper learning curve than I ever imagined it would be. I spent hours upon hours upon hours watching YouTube videos from all these master beekeepers and commercial beekeepers, and I thought I had just absorbed a lot of knowledge. I read every book that there was in my county library system and that I could order off of Amazon, and I thought that I was much more prepared than I am, but there is nothing in the world like practical application to humble you and show you how inexperienced you are and how much you don't know. And I'm really realizing just how much I don't know, and for instance, just what to look for in a hive. I've seen so many videos on that, and I thought I knew exactly what I was looking for, but when I look at my own hive, I'll be honest with you, some of the stuff in there I couldn't identify. From, is it larva or is it just nectar stores? How old is that larva? Man, it was all a guessing game out there, and I think if I were a lot more careful with my frames, took them out and took more time to inspect them, put them in the proper light. My eyes aren't that great, and so perhaps maybe I need to go down to the drugstore and get some higher level reading glasses, or maybe a magnifying glass, so I can see right down into those frames and make sure. But these are all problems I'm addressing. I'm going to practice with the smoker today. I'm going to go a lot slower, be a lot more patient, and I really, really want to thank you for all the great advice you gave me. Stick with me, and I'm going to need more advice as I go. I am not going to become an expert overnight, and I'm just going to do the best I can, and hopefully with your guys' help, this situation is going to get better. But I apologize to you that were offended by the way I went through the hives yesterday. I really thank you guys for the positive input you gave me. If you would please subscribe to the channel, because you guys were such a great help. I really don't, I would like to see, you know, the same people offering the good advice that they did, because some of you really broke it down play by play, and I appreciate that. All right, well, that's all I have today. Thank you very much. Subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be part of this ongoing fiasco. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye.